What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Top Tier Breaks. I'm James with you, as always, and I will be doing your ripping on a Wednesday evening. What's up, people? We got Wednesday night edition Top Tier Breaks here. About ready to happen. Everybody on eBay Live, what's cracking? Up there, welcome into Top Tier. And everybody down at YouTube. We got Andrew, Amy, Jack, what up? What up, Michelle? And Britt, what up, man? Did you have a question, Britt? Good evening, Michelle. All right, so let's get right into it. We got a fresh case of Series 1 Jumbo. Hey, what's up, man? Rolling some dice. 1, 2, and 3 here. 4, 5, and 6 here. Whatever we roll, that's what we'll break. That is a 5. Breaking this bottom stack now. This top stack will go tomorrow. And that is going to be maybe tomorrow, maybe not tomorrow. I don't know. I've lost track of what's what this week since I've had to cancel so many auctions of Select because they decide that they want to keep pushing it back the week of the release date because they are stupid. Just chilling right on, Britt. Good to have you in the chat, man. Terry, what up, dude? All right. Let's get the cruising. Actually, before we start, I gotta do one thing real fast. Alright, all set. We got 3904 2025 Series 1 half case. We got Diamondbacks Peter I, Braves Marlon J, Orioles Zach K, the Red Sox Joshua S, Cubs John H, the White Sox Andrew H, Reds Lance T, Guardians Sully M, the Rockies Nick H, Tigers Billy R, Astros Andrew H, Royals James F, Angels Adam D, Dodgers Britt G, Marlins Douglas B, the Brewers Roland H, Twins Nick H, Mets Tim B, Yankees Fernie H, A's Roland H, the Phillies Timothy C, Pirates Billy R, Padres Jesse H, Giants Vernie H, the Mariners Adam D, Cardinals Ted P, Rays Douglas S, the Rangers Vernie H, Blue Jays Roland H, and the Nats Vernie H, with the Larry David spot going out to Benjamin B. Looking for some Shohei. Hey, what's going on, Anna? Seen that stat earlier too, somewhere. I don't remember where I saw that one at. Michelle, working out pretty good so far as King Tut. All right, there is a Jazz Chisholm on the rainbow foil going out the Yankees. Zebby. There's a sand glitter of Dylan Moore going off of the Mariners. Alright, we got to do our leaders roll with this one. So we're going to give 1 and 2 to the left, 3 and 4 to the middle, 5 and 6 to the right. Whatever I roll, that's where these cards will go throughout the whole break. That is a 1. So they're going to go to the left side of the card. Unless we pull a numbered one, then I will random that one off all by itself. I don't know if they won today. They had not won up to today, for sure not. The Braves, that is. They were winless. And what do we got here? That is a Junior Cammy going out the Rays on the Major League Materials. Mike talking. On the sand glitter to the Cubbies. got a Ryan Thompson going on the Diamondbacks on the gold to 2025. That's out of 2025, like I said. Raffy Devers on the Major League Materials, or excuse me, the 35th anniversary relic. What's up, DAT? What up, Marlon? They lost, so they're 0-7 then, Marlon. Yeah, hold on. What up, Luke? Yeah, Terry, yeah, the Braves will be fine. They're just a pretty slow start. They are pretty dinged up, too. I think that, Acuna sometime in mid-May or something like that. And then Spencer Strider's out for them, too, right? So he's got to come back. I did mention here somewhere today he threw a 60-pitch bullpen, so he's maybe slated to be back even sooner than Acuna. Now, obviously, Acuna probably is more sought after than that, but Spencer Strider's pretty nasty, though, as well, so they can always use him in their rotation to help things out. But, you know, offense wins baseball games for the most part, so a good offense can overcome not great defense or not great pitching. There's Mike Tachman. Cubbies put another hurting on the A's today. Cubbies looking pretty decent. These last, I don't know, 6-7 games. There's a Yordan Alvarez going up to the Stros. All right, sweet gold Shea Wickham going out the Stros. That is a hollow gold, going to be numbered out of 50. That is 35 of 50. And we got the sand glitter Will Warren out to the Yankees. That is a rookie. Yeah, I don't know when, if, whatever's going on with Ohtani's pitching, Michelle. I have no idea. Guess I haven't paid much attention to that. There is a rainbow foil Jackson Merrill. He was the talk today. Mr. Merrill was, right? Signing that big contract extension. Good for him. What was it? 9 years, 160. Worth up to as much as 204 with performance stuff. Pretty good signing there for both sides, I would say. And we got a Rhys Hoskins going out the Brewers on the 35th anniversary relic, or auto rather. 35th anniversary auto of him, and we got a Will Warren going out to the Yanks. What's on the rainbow foil rookie? There is a Chase McDermott on the sand glitter going on the Orioles. Staging up all those sand glitter rainbow foil rookies, such as the ones we've already staged. Okay. Do I like the Vivid Brit? Is that what you're asking? Yeah, absolutely. It's a great set that Leaf put out this year. They did a really good job with that. Checklist is great. Pulls are great. All the cards are low numbered. Not much else you really want with a Leaf set. It's a pretty good set. All right, we got a Connor Norby going out the Marlins. And a Reese Hines going out to the Reds. And we're doing both metal and vivid tonight. I had to throw metal in there because tonight was one of the nights that I had to cancel the first round of cancelings of the select listings because from last time that they pushed it back. And so, like, you know, I have to put stuff in short notice, whatever I have laying around. We got some of that laying around. So, we get that for tonight. I think I got everything else listed in place of all the other ones we had to. I mean, I don't even know if I want to list select for the, you know, for the next time they say it's releasing. We can't trust it. I mean, if you're gonna push it back, that's the fourth time they pushed it back and the third time they pushed it back on release week. I'm over that shit. Like, you know it ain't gonna go out, so why don't just give us a number when you know it's going to go out? We don't care. I don't care if you push it back till May if you knew you were not going to push it back out again. Pretty ridiculous. There's a Cameron Meisner going off the Rays on the purple. That is out of 250. But this whole pushing it back on release week shit, that's got to stop. That's got to stop, Panini. Or any card manufacturer, rather. Yeah, select, Crazo. Yep. We got Pedro Leon on the gold going out the Stros. No, baseball. That's out of 2025. And Nico Horner on the sand glitter to the Cubs. Nope. Don't do no baseball or basketball around here. Baseball, UFC, and sometime in the next year, some football. Start doing some football. Major League Material, William Contreras going out to the Brewers. Nice. There's a Ceddanne Raphael on the Sand Glitter Future Stars. And sweet Nolan Arenado there on the Real One Relic. I've been pulling a lot of these lately. The last three breaks pulled one. Pulled the, what was the orange one of, well, this dude right here. Right, pulled the orange one of this one in the second break of the last case. Love those Real One Relics and the Real One Autos and all that stuff that they got going on this year. New in flagship. It's all very good. as they said down in Raphael on the rainbow foil. Here, that is going to be a Vladdy Guerrero Jr. going out the Blue Jays. Let's go on the roll, and that is the Canvas Parallel. New this year, these Canvas Parallels. They're numbered out of 50, 21 of 50. So sweet Vladdy Jr. there, Jackson Holiday and the Sand Glitter. Edwin Diaz on the Sand Glitter to the Mets. Three packs left in this first box, or second box rather. What up, Roland? What'd you miss? You missed a Vladdy Guerrero Canvas Parallel out of 50 for you. There's a Holiday on the Future Stars Rainbow foil. Oh, wow, Jim. That's horrible, man. That did screw you up pretty good then. Shit. We got a Jack Kakanowitz. Let's go out the Angels. It's Kohanowitz. Although Kakanowitz sounds better as Baseball Stars Auto. Going to those Angels. We got Edwin Diaz on the Sand Glitter. There's Willie Mays and Mackey on the Call to the Hall. Ooh, see the bush. It's for safety, ladies and gentlemen. It's the rules here, top tier, and in 47 different states, I think it's illegal to not sleeve the trout. It's safety. It's for sharing. If you would like to whip out the trout and just play with it anywhere you like, share it with whomever you like, show it to your friends, your family, show it to your strangers. It must be sleeved for protection. Yes, it's a Brewers auto. That's also you rolling. Yeah. Rhys Hoskins Brewer auto. That's a Pujols. In case you're wondering. Always, Timbo. Always be sleeving trouts. It's for safety, my friend. Always be prepared to be safe. Just saying. Indeed rules, Andy. Andy, did you lose the? I see you're on your old account. Did you lose access to that other account? Do you need me to switch the tokens over from that account to this account? Guess I didn't clarify that the other day when you were having troubles. What we got here? We got a pink Shohei greatest hits going off the Dodgers. Yeah, it's actually pretty warm here today. Well, no, you're okay. Right on, Andy. Right on. Yeah, Jim, is actually decently. It rained most of the day here, but it was warm though. I think it is supposed to be warm tomorrow. Who'd have thought that, Jim, moving from Arizona to Iowa? It was going to be warmer in Iowa when you get here than it was in Arizona. Ain't that something? Alright, there's a sand glitter. Pete Fairbanks going off the Rays. Jordan on the barrel going on the Stros. And there is a Jake McCarthy on the sand glitter. You'd be surprised. It depends on where you go, of course, Michelle. But yeah, I mean, probably. Depends on where you go, though. All right, we got a sweet color match Cody Bellinger out of the Cubbies on the blue. That is out of 150. And a Jackson Churio to the Brewers on the Major League Materials. Fairbanks on the rainbow foil. Yeah, that's pretty stout for sure. Michelle, yeah, it's a good chunk. And team color border variation is going to be a Kevin Gausman going out the Blue Jays. All right, there's a Jake McCarthy on the rainbow foil going out the Diamondbacks. Yeah, that's it's ridiculous on the rental prices. There we got a green Richie Palacios going out to the Rays. That is out of 99. And a Jesus Sanchez in the sand glitter to the Marlins. Four packs left. Yeah, so I suppose it's about the same. Just depends on your location. There in Arizona, same here in Iowa. I mean, you can spend all that as well. Yeah, location for sure. So, Billy, just need the team and break number off the back of that card you received. That's out of 2025 on the Vinny Pasquantino to the Royals on the gold. We got the Dodgers sand glitter. That must be a typo, DAT. Definitely not $100 a square foot for a house rental. Here's a random trout, random inserted trout. Sleeve trout, man. That's the ones that are dangerous. Sneak up on you. Right? That's how you get eyes poked out. Unsleeved trout's just allowed to flop anywhere they want. Unregulated. Does nobody any good. Everything, Crazo. I feel like anybody who doesn't is just lazy. I mean, you guys paid for the cards, right? So who am I not to ship them? Anybody who doesn't ship base vet is lazy, unless it's predetermined, you know, with the buyer or something like that. But generally, even if somebody asks not for the base, I'm like, it's our process. I got to give them to you. So yes, all cards will go. There's Nick York on the Baseball Stars going on the Pirates. Yeah, $1 a square foot. You put $100 a square foot. I figured you meant $1 a square foot. There is a sand glitter Lawrence Butler going out for the A's. My dog's an idiot, man. I swear to God. Alright. Cooney Jr. Little Angel Martinez. Yeah, the sand glitters are good looking cards. New this year. Angel Martinez on the rookie silver pack rookie. Jacob Wilson. Nice. That kid plays the ball. I've been watching him the last 3 days because the Cubs have been playing the A's. I mean, kid puts the ball in play, plays good defense. He's got a bright future. There's an Aqua out of 199, Riley Green, going out to the Tigers. Griffey and an Aaron Judge, and that'll do it for the break, ladies and gentlemen. So if you have a team in this break, go ahead and get your guesses in the chat for the Bears Bowl. It is a number between 1 and 100. I need you to guess and put in the chat. I will then random a number between 1 and 100. You are trying to be the closest under or over to my number. If you are one of those two guesses, you'll get a pick from the bowl. If you guess a number right on the money, you're going to get them both because you are a badass. One guess per person is all you're going to get. Though, even if you got multiple teams, you still only get that one guess, and you must at least have a team in this break to make that guess. So if all that is true, get those guesses in the chat now, and I will random the number after the recap. did get a pink Shohei Ohtani. It's going out to the Dodgers. That's the greatest hits, pink. Those are not numbered. Silver pack rookies. We got a Jacob Wilson of the A's. Angel Martinez, the Guardians, re-signs to the Reds, and Connor Norby to the Marlins. Rainbow foil rookies, just one of them, a Will Warren going out to the Yankees, and then sand glitter rookies, we got a Chase McDermott to the Orioles and a Will Warren to the Yankees. And then our golds, these are out of 2025. We got a Vinny Pasquantino to the Royals, Pedro Leon to the Astros, and a Ryan Thompson going out to the Diamondbacks. And then Major League Material relics. Got a Junior Cammy to the Rays, William Contreras to the Brewers, and a Jackson Chourio. The Brewers as well, excuse me. And then our 35th anniversary autos, we got our relics. We got Yordi Alvarez to the Stros, Raffy Devers to the Red Sox, and a real one, Nolan Arenado going out to the Cardinals. Love those real ones. We got team color border variation of Kevin Gausman going out to the Blue Jays. And then our numbered cards. Didn't quite get the full rainbow, but we were working on it. All right, dude, got an aqua Riley Green from the silver pack. That's out of 199. A purple Cameron Meisner out to the Rays. It's out of 250. A blue, nice color match there to the Cubbies. Cody Bellinger out of 150. We got a Richie Palacios out of the green. To the Rays out of 99. Shea Whitcomb on the gold to the Stros out of 50. And a canvas parallel of Vladdy Guerrero Jr. to the Blue Jays. That is number 21 of 50. And then our autos. We got a Nicky York going out to the Pirates. Nice one there. I think he's going to have his rookies in Series 2. That's a Baseball Stars auto. A Jack Kohanowitz going out to the Angels. And then a Reese Hoskins on the 35th anniversary going out to the Brewers. All right, rolling some dice. This will be how many times you're in to get the Bears ball number. That is going to be 6 times. And I forgot to get the Bears ball ready, so give me just a second to see how many's in there, what I got to put in. Get that going. Dang. So without further ado, welcome to stage star of the show's main event. This is the Bears Bowl. Kaboom. Follow me on over to random.org. Here we're all random this number. We're going to do that 7 times, or 6 times. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, 5, and 6. 13 is the number. 13 is the number. No unders. We'll take our 2 closest overs. That is going to be Andrew with your 18. Andrew, give me a 1 through 21. And the second closest over is going to go to... I did not see we had 2 38s in the chat. So we have 1 on eBay Live and then 1 on YouTube as well. So I guess I didn't notice, so you'll both get a pick. So Ben on eBay Live, go ahead. I'm sorry, Ben on YouTube. Go ahead and give me a 1 through 21. And then, yeah, dude. Yeah, I see. Yeah, I see. You know, got to write hello right after a couple things there, Crazo. I got you, man. I need, yes, you have 33 as well in the eBay Live chat. I'm dual streaming, Crazo. Do you have a team in this break, Crazo? So I just need to know which team you got here. Jesse, you have the Padres? Perfect. Yep, so you win a guess as well. So I need a number between 1 and 21 from you. So a number between 1 and 21 from you, that's going to pertain to which item you get out of this bowl. 7 you goes with good. All right, we got 1, 7, and 16 coming out. 1, 7, and 16. Here we go. So number 1, and go down to Andrew, down to YouTube. 2023 Top Series 1 pack. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And going out to Jesse, you're going to get a pack of 2023 Bowman Platinum. And 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. And going out to Ben, you're going to get a pack of 2022 Chronicles. That is a 15-card value pack. So there you guys go. And I shall return here. I'm going to change the break number to 3905. That's going to be Prizm. We're going to be ripping a Prizm case. Been a while since we had some Prizm on the channel. And no problem, Jesse. You are most welcome. All right, guys. I'll be back in just over 10 minutes. We'll start ripping on that Prizm. So I'll see you guys then. Peace.
made of light.
We will discover in the end that our worst foe lies within. Our worst foe lies within.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Top Tier Breaks. I'm James with you as always, and we'll be doing the ripping. Got a fresh case of Prizm. This is one of the things that I had sitting around. I've actually had this case since release week of Prizm, so it's been juicing. Maybe this one held the color blast that we've been looking for all along, and it was just sitting there. Maybe. We'll find out, I guess, soon enough. Well, we won't necessarily find out today, but... Alright, we got 3 thirds right there. We give 1 and 2 here, 3 and 4 here, 5 and 6 here. Whatever I roll, that's what we'll break now, and the other ones break throughout the week. That is a 4. So this is going to be this one. This one will go... Oh, what is today? Today's Wednesday. Then I'll go on Thursday or on Friday. This one here, I believe, may go tomorrow. Whenever the next Prizm listing is, when that one's going. I need to hook it up here. Perfect. Relist and we'll get going. We got 3905 2024 Prizm, third case. We got Diamondbacks Thomas M, Braves as well. The Orioles Robert H, Red Sox Richard K, Cubs Dwayne M, the White Sox Michelle F, Reds Michael M, the Guardians Tim M, Rockies Eric A, Tigers J Dog, Astros John A, Royals Tim M, Angels as well, Dodgers Ken A, Marlins Tim M, Brewers Ricky J, Twins Eric A, the Mets Amy F, Yankees Eric A, A's as well, the Phillies Matthew L, Pirates John A, Padres Michael M, Giants Andy S, Mariners Gregory V, Cardinals as well, Rays Brett W, Rangers Amy F, Blue Jays Brett W, and the Nats Eric A. We've definitely ripped a copious amount of Prizm, so definitely had our fair share to be able to pull color blast. Just haven't been able to get it done quite yet. Today, ladies and gentlemen, is that day, though. Gonna be that day. eBay sweepstakes, no purchase or payments necessary to enter or win that sweepstakes. You just gotta follow the links that I have in the description of all my eBay break listings, and that'll take you right to the website. It'll give you all the info about said sweepstakes. Good luck. Also, I will, any of the... There, we'll get to them as we could. There's Joe Mauer on the silver to the Twins. We got Olivia Picardo on the Pulsar. That's out of $4.99. Those will get top loaders during the sorting process. The Pulsars will anyways. Then there's Ace Skeens. Bobby Valentine on the silver going off the Mets. There's a Joe Carter to $4.99 to the Blue Jays. PCA. A little bit of a slump right now as PCA. Sweet Bobby Witt on the silver. And a Jackson Churio on the blue. The Blues are out of $2.99. $1.99 on the Blues. The Reds are out of $2.99. Sean Ewell. We got the Red Wave Tony Gwynn. Those are not numbered, and we'll get a top loader during the sorting process. Nice blue Paul Skeens here. Going on the Pirates. That's going to be out of $1.99. Elian Soto on the Red Wave to the Nats. There's a Dylan Head to the Marlins on the blue. That's out of $1.99. These stick together like nobody's business, man. J.C. Young on the red wave going out to the Tigers. Felon Celestin to $4.99 to the Mariners. Nice silver fireworks Felon Celestin to the Mariners as well. And this should have our autos in it. First auto is going to be a J-Law. Nice one there to the Diamondbacks. Thomas getting that first auto out of the break. Robbie Snelling on the red wave going out to the Padres. Orange wave Jordan Westbrook. Nice color match there to the Orioles. It's out of 49. 48 at 49 to be exact. Do have a Mojo coming up. That's a Mojo auto of Angel Martinez going out to the Guardians. So Mojo's numbered to 25. That one's 8 of 25 to be exact. We got a Yoanji Vargas that's going out to the Dodgers on the purple. Purple's to 99. A Grant Taylor on the base auto going out to the White Sox. A red Jonah Tong to the Mets. Those are out of 290. And our final bit of box one. Owen Casey on the silver. Nice one to the Cubbies. Reggie Jackson going out the Yankees on the red to 299. Emerson Hancock. Nice Lou Piniella out to the Cubbies. Sweet Ernie there as well. There's a Will Clark. Will the Thrill going out the Giants. That is a red to 199. Or to 299 rather. We got a Jose Canseco on the silver. That's going out to the A's. We got Yumin Lin to the Diamondbacks on the Pulsar to $4.99. That'll do it for our first box. Almost ready here. These ones are giving me fits. That one open. There we go. Alright, let's go. Hey, Colin Howell. The silver Yosway Paula to the Dodgers on the purple. That is out of 99. We got a Walker Martin on the red wave, followed by an Adam Wainwright on the purple going out the Cardinals. That's out of 99. We got Ernie Banks, sweet Ernie there on the red wave. We got Moises Alou going out to the Nats via the Expos. That is a, or is that backwards? Going out to the Expos via the Nats. Via the Nats. I think it's the other way around, but it just sounds weird. That's out of 199. sure. I'm gonna stick with the Nats via the Expos via the Nats, or Nats via the Expos. I'm sticking with that, but I'm not sure if that's correct. Oh, nice, Andy. I was wondering where you went. I knew you went somewhere or whatever. That's out of 199 on the blue. Termar Johnson, the Pirates. I knew you went somewhere. Nice PCA on the silver rookie. House insert, the top tier insert. We got a Colson Montgomery on the Prospect Signatures silver prism that's going out the White Sox. The silver's not numbered. Jimmy Rollins on the red wave, and Yu-Min Lin to the Diamondbacks on the orange wave. That is out of 49. And Shonuel going out the Angels. That was definitely caught up by the roller. Man, that's unfortunate, right? Smeared the auto and the roller. Sucks. That's a blue though. It's going out to the Angels. That's out of 49. Got a Mick Abel of the Phils out of 499 on the Pulsar. Michael Bush, sweet Bush there. He's playing excellent this year so far. Loving. Actually, up and down the Cubbies lineup, man. Looking decent. There's a red Johnny Bench to the Reds. That's a color match. That's out of 299. And a Frank Thomas on the silver going out the White Sox. Mr. Maddox going out the Braves on the red. That's going to be out of 299 again. Gabriel Gonzalez on the silver going out to the Mariners rather. Bartolo Colon go to the Angels on the red. Well, I'm jealous you got to go see a game before I did, Andy. Cubbies game this year. We don't have any tickets planned yet. We're going to have to plan around travel ball, and we got a bunch of other stuff going on. We are going in August. Yes, we are. Actually, we do have those. There's Bobby Richardson going on the Yanks. It's out of 499. We are going. No, they're going to be September 1st, right? Yeah, September 1st. There's a $160 million man. Jackson Merrill on the top tier Mojo insert going to the Padres. That is going to be numbered on the front. It's not numbered on the front. It's numbered on the back. 7/25 on that Mojo. I think that's what his contract was for, is 160 over 9 years. Right. There's Max Muncy on the silver. Or was it 120 with a max value of 204,000, something like that. It's either 120 or 160. I think it was 160 though. There's a Ryan Howard on the silver going out the Phillies. We got a Geno Groover on the Pulsar to the Diamondbacks out of 499. That's what I was saying. I was kind of, at the AAA stadium there in Sacramento. And I was like, I would have loved to see a game there. It looked like you were right on top of the action. Right? Not too loud in there. Like, got a small ball feel to it, but you're watching the Cubbies. Right? I would have loved to go see a game there, man. Looked like they had a grass hill out in, like, what was it? Just outside of left? Or in right field there. And in the outfield there, over the fence, too, it looked like. got a Leo DeVries on the Pulsar Prospect Signatures. That's going out to the Padres. Nice Leo there out of 199. The Big Cat on the Red Wave to the Rockies, followed by Griffey Jr. to the Mariners on the Red Wave. We got Owen Murphy to the Braves on the Sensational Signatures. As a base Sensational 6, not numbered. Chuck Knobloch on the Pulsar 499 to the Twins. Brian Rocchio to the Guardians on the Sensational Sigs. Base auto. Leo DeVries on the Pulsar to 499 going out to the Padres. Tom Glavine. The Braves on the silver. We got Jim Palmer on the purple of the Orioles. That's out of 99. A Sammy Stafura on the silver going out to the Reds. Drew Gilbert on the blue going out to the Mets. That is out of 199. Carlton Fisk on the silver to the Red Sox. We got a Bruce Bochy going out to the Rangers on the blue. Pulled an auto of Bruce Bochy. What the hell was that out of? What the hell was that out of? We just pulled an auto of Bruce Bochy out of. Oh, Impeccable. Last night. It's on a 199 on the blue. Grady Sizemore on the silver. That's going out to the Guardians. We get a Rod Carew to the Twins on the red. That red is out of 299. Jose Reyes to the Mets on the silver. Got a Roderick Arias on the Pulsar 499 to the Yanks. Don Sutton to the Dodgers on the Red Wave. We got Bill Madlock on the Pulsar going out to the Pirates out of 499. There's a Mickey going out the Yanks on the Red Wave. Joe Jackson to the Guardians out of 499 on the Pulsar. We have a Pudge Rodriguez on the Red Wave going out to the Rangers. Ted Simmons to the Cardinals on the purple. That is out of 99 there on that purple. And Chase Petty on the silver. It's going out to the Reds. A Carson Weisenhunt on the blue going out to the Giants. That is out of 199. All right, let's get these put away and then we'll do our last box here. right. Last box magic. Last box color blast magic. Something cool. Well, that's pretty cool if you ask me. Right there, that is a Matt Shaw Silver Prizm auto going out the Cubbies. Again, silver's not numbered. There's a Joe Mauer on the red wave to the Twins. Nice Ellie Mojo to the Reds. That's pretty solid there as well. Gonna be at 25 for you, Mike. That is 24 of 25 to be exact. Nice Skeens on the house insert. Call it the house insert. It's a top tier insert. They spelled it wrong though. There's a Zach Neto going on the Angels on the Pulsar auto. That's gonna be out of 199. Ryan Howard on the Pulsar to the Phils out of 499. Got a gold coming out. That's gold auto as well. That's gonna be a Gordon Graceffo. It's going out the Cardinals and Gregory. It's a nice gold Graceffo there. That's 4 of 10 on the Graceffo. Luke Little, the Cubbies out of 499 on the Pulsar. Got the J-Law on the rookie silver. Sweet Rhino to the Cubbies on the purple. That's out of 99. Got Jay Buhner on the silver to the Mariners. Keith Hernandez on the purple to the Mets. That is out of 99. 99. We got a Starlin Caba. Phillies on the silver. Nolan Shanuel to the Angels on the red. A little color match action. It's out $2.99. Alright, Dustin Harris on the silver going out to the Rangers. We got a Ryan Clifford on the red going out to the Mets. That's out of $2.99. Jet Williams on the silver. Ty Pete on the Pulsar to $4.99 going out the Mariners. Chase Dollander on the silver to the Rockies. Brock Friedenberg to the Marlins on the Pulsar to $4.99. Doesn't look like we're getting a color blast here, unfortunately. Well, we do still have this left, but I don't know. Let's do a nice Roman Anthony on the red wave. Tony Gwynn out of $4.99 on the Pulsar. That is Red Sox and Padres, respectively. We got the Keith red wave. There's a Luke Little of the Cubbies on the purple. That is out of 99. Mason Wynn on the red wave of the Cardinals. Ralphie Velasquez, the Guardians on the blue. That is out of $1.99. A lot of color, at least. Nice Kendall George on the silver prismatic right there going out to the Dodgers. And that'll do it for the break. So now is the time, people. If you got a team in this break, go ahead and get your guesses in the chat for the Bears Bowl. It is a number between 1 and 100. I need you to guess and put in the chat. I will then random a number between 1 and 100. You're trying to be the closest under or over to my number. If you are one of those two guesses, you'll get a pick from the bowl. If you guess the number right on the money, you're going to get them both because you are a badass. One guess per person is all you're going to get, though. Even if you got multiple teams, you still only get one guess, and you must at least have a team in this break to make that guess. So if all that is true, get those guesses in the chat now, and I will random the number after the recap. Alright, here we go. DIT, all right. I'm not sure if you're in there or not. DIT, you want to put in 55 for Thomas M for me? 55 for Thomas M. Appreciate you. All right, here's all of our reds. All these reds are going to be out of $2.99. We got Ryan Clifford of the Mets, a Nolan Chaniel of the Angels, Ryan Crew of the Twins, Bartolo Colon to the Angels, Greg Maddux of the Braves, a Johnny Bench to the Reds, Will Clark to the Giants, Reggie Jackson to the Yankees, and a Jonah Tong to the Mets. Blues, these are all going to be out of $1.99. We got Ralphie Velasquez, the Guardians, Carson Weisenhunt, Giants, Bruce Bochy, Rangers, Drew Gilbert, Mets, Termar Johnson, Pirates, Moises Alou, Nats, Dylan Head, Marlins, a Paul Skeens of the Pirates, and a Jackson Churio of the Brewers. Purples. Purples are out of $99. We got a Luke Little of Cubbies, Keith Hernandez, Mets, Rhino to the Cubbies, a Ted Simmons to the Cardinals, Jim Palmer, Orioles, Adam Wainwright's the Cardinals, a Josue DePaulo to the Dodgers, and Yoendry Vargas to the Dodgers as well. Orange Waves, these are going to be out of 49. You got Yumin Lin to the Diamondbacks, a sweet color match, Jordan Westberg to the Orioles. A couple of Mojos, these Mojos are out of 25. A Ellie De La Cruz and a top tier insert of Jackson Merrill, a couple of real nice rookies there. Base autos, these not numbered. Brian Rocchio of the Guardians. Owen Murphy to the Braves, Michael Bush to the Cubbies, Grant Taylor to the White Sox, and Jordan Lawler going out to the Diamondbacks. Silver Prizm models, also not numbered. Matt Shaw to the Cubbies, and Colson Montgomery to the White Sox. Pulsar autos, these are going to be out of $1.99. We got a Zach Neto to the Angels, and a Leo DeVries going out to the Padres. A blue Nolan Chaniel. Unfortunately, the rollers from the factory caught that auto and smeared it a bit. That is a blue out of 49 going out to the Angels. We have a Angel Martinez on the Mojo out of 25 going out to the Guardians. And the Gordon Graceffo going out to the Cardinals on the gold. That is on 10. Alright. So let's roll some dice. Assume you haven't done a random get your Bears Bowl number. That is 8 times. Without further ado, welcome to the stage, the star of the show's main event. This is the Bears Bowl. Kaboom. To the org we go. We're all random this number. I'm going to do that 8 times. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 84 is the number. 84. 84. Amy, give me closest and take the over at 88. So give me a 1 through 21. And looks like Andy, you're going to take the under at 63. So you give me a 1 through 21 after Amy does. Both the winners down at YouTube there. And I'm going to change the break number to 3906. It's going to be a Leaf Metal. Full case coming up tonight. We got rest of the night should go pretty decently quick, right? We got Leaf Metal, Leaf Vivid, and then ending off the night with Prospects Edition. So full case, quarter case. Lots of top load. Lots of top load. This is going to be for sure. All right, 11 and 14 coming out the bowl. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And going out to Amy, a pack of 2022 Topps Chrome Platinum. And 12, 13, and 14 going out to Andy, a pack of 2023 Topps Series 1 for you, sir. Gunnar and Adley's rookies in there. Michael Harris, a few other good dudes as well. I don't think it'll end early. It just as a way to just to, it'll creep on. We'll still be here at 2 a.m. I'm pretty sure. Anyways, I'll be back in 10 minutes and we'll start ripping on some Leaf Metal. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Top Tier Breaks. I'm James Lee, as always, and I'll be doing the ripping. Alright, we got some leaf metal. Full case style. Alright, we're going to leave them right like that, because we're going to open all of them before we get to going. $39.06, 2024 Leaf Metal full case. Got Diamondbacks Thomas M, Braves Marty W, Orioles Robert H, Red Sox Charles R, Cubs Brian B, White Sox Patrick H, Reds Michael M, the Guardians Dan J, Rockies David H, Tigers J Dog, Astros Graham P, Royals Max M, the Angels Jeffrey B, Dodgers Toby C, Marlins Tyler G, Brewers Andrew P, the Twins Graham P, Mets Thomas M, Yankees Greg S, the A's Matt R, the Phillies Matt R, Pirates Matt R, the Padres Kimberly D, Giants Andy S, Mariners Scott W, Cardinals Anna M, Rays Bradley N, the Rangers Shannon S, Blue Jays Michelle F, the Nats Nicole W, unaffiliated spot going off to John S, and the non-baseball the Douglas S. All right. Get them all open, get the cases out. Do the thing. Some Tigger juice, right? Tigger gonna tick tonight. Well, it depends on whether or not we get a laser hot box out of Vivid. Vivid's been hit or miss lately, as far as laser hot boxes goes. Always still pulling some nice cards out of Vivid, but man, they need to hurry up. Maybe they need to hurry up and release some more products, man. We do got a lot coming out here in April. It just seems like so far away. It's not till the end of the month where, you know, we got. They haven't set a release date for Heritage yet, to my knowledge. That should be the first week in May, I would think. We'll see about that. Probably gonna have to break down and do some celebration, some Series 1 celebration. I didn't want to do any of that. I think we're probably gonna have to break down and do something. It's just starving for. You sure on that, Marty? Because that's when Topps Chrome Black releases. I doubt that Topps would release two on the same day. Or did they just come out with that? Because I was looking today and didn't see anything about that. I guess Beckett doesn't have them up yet at all. What release calendar are you using for that, Marty? I was looking today and couldn't find it. On Sports Card Investor, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying that you might not be wrong. I just know that that's when Topps Chrome Black is slated for release. Is the 30th? Oh no! Boo! The sticky stopped sticking. All right, we get a rogue empty stand here. It's okay. That's all right. In the process of having custom stands made, we'll see if they work. Yeah, Beckett doesn't even have it up at all. Or at least not on the release calendar, anyways. I'm looking at the Beckett release calendar right now. Yeah, Beckett doesn't even have. Beckett doesn't even have. Yeah, Beckett doesn't even have Chrome Black or. Oh. Yeah, it doesn't have it on the release calendar, but if you click on the checklist, it does say April 30th on Heritage. I bet that will not happen. I bet that they will go to. Let's see what it still says. Chrome Black. Yeah, no, I see. Yeah, looking at the checklist. Yep, I just clicked in on the checklist too, and they still got Chrome Black there as well, released in there, and then you got Tribute the 23rd. Yeah, the pre-order was already on Topps the other day for that, Michelle. So yeah, I mean, if that would be a Topps thing to do, wouldn't it? Like a stupid ass Topps thing to do, like starve us for releases all of 2025. There's been 2 Topps releases here in 2025, 2. No, Chrome Black slated for the 30th as well, and Chrome Black was pre-sold before Heritage as well. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't make sense that they're both coming out the 30th, but either way, we'll see. If I was I am a betting man, but if I thought about it, I would bet that they'll push back Heritage a week. I bet Heritage ends up releasing May 7th or whatever or whatever the Wednesday is after Chrome Black releases. Yeah, I think that is May 7th is a Wednesday. Anyway, we got a Rintaro Sasaki out of 185 going out to the unaffiliated. We'll see. But that would be a thing for them to do. Nick Kurtz going out the A's out of 185 is to, starve us for products all 2025 and then release 2 on the same day. Like dummies. All right, there's a Camco Zeal, RJ Austin on the Red Crystal out of 10. Dual auto going out the unaffiliated. Sweet Paul Molitor here to the Brewers. That is a purple monumental on the out of 15 going out the Brewers. And a purple lava Diamond Wonders. That's a Boston Bateman to the Padres. What in the actual is F going on? Top loader Garbo style. You know what, I'll be right back. Some top loaders are just not the same size as others. Those are a new style of top loader. I gotta go get a different one. I'll be right back. All right, here we go. Sweet Charlie Huff. That's going out the Rangers on the Monumental Gold Mojo. That's going to be a 101, ladies and gents. Ladies and gentlemen. So we know what we do with 101s here at Top Tier. Bag them and tag them. We'll add them to the ticker later. I'm going to have to get some... I'm going to have to get some stickers too. Maybe not during the course of this one, but hopefully. Ooh, nice Charlie Huff on the 101. Again, we'll update the ticker at the very end. Felon Celestin on the blue Monumental. That's going out to the Mariners. And is out of 25. All right, Mark McGwire on the green. It's going out to the A's. That is out of 5. We got a Jeremy Rodriguez on the blue crystal going out to the Mets. That's out of 12. Eric Patante to the Brewers on the red lava. That's going out to the Brewers, like I said. That is out of 12. Bookend 12 of 12. A Devin Taylor. That's going to the unaffiliated on the red. Oh, when I just say the color, I mean the prismatics. Those are red prismatics. Like this is a silver prismatic, but I'll just say silver. Silver Diamond Wonders Cam Cozio, the unaffiliated. That's out of 35. A red Mojo. Moises Ballesteros going out the Cubbies on the top 100 die cut. That is out of 6. And a red Mojo. Chase Burns, first round gems going to the Reds. Nice Chase right there. Your second overall pick of the draft. That's numbered out of 6. And the hobby exclusive Mojo. Jumbo's got the Pulsars. Hobby's got the hobby exclusive Mojos. We got a Caden Dana. That's going out the Angels on the silver to 185. All these non-autos will get a top loader during the sorting process as well. We got a blue crystal Leo DeVries, the Padres. That's out of 12. A Caden Dana on the blue going out to the Angels. That is out of 25. Silver Blake Mitchell, the Royals on the top 100 die cut. That's out of 35. A red prismatic Cooper Pratt to the Brewers. That's also a top 100 die cut. Leave out of 10 on that. 20 on that one. And Samuel Basayo on the silver. It's going out the Orioles. That's going to be out of 35. And Jung Ho Lee on the blue Mojo going out the Giants. That is going to be out of 7. Alright, Caden Bodine on the silver going out to the unaffiliated. That's out of 185. Get a Jason Churio to the Guardians on the blue. That's out of 35. Caleb Durbin to the Yanks on the silver lava 91. Yeah, I'm sure you do, Marty, right? It's out of 25. Yeah, it's pretty bad. They'll bounce back, man. It's the Braves. They'll be fine. But yeah, it's a rough start. It's a White Sox-esque start. The White Sox actually started decent. There's a black Mojo Luke Keyshaw on the top 100 die cut to the Twins out of 5. Christian Scott to the Mets on the purple Diamond Wonders. That is out of 15. Seaver King to the Nats on the purple hit first round gems. That is out of 15. And a Dinger's die cut. Hold on a second. That's a sweet one there. That's a Connor Griffin. That should be going out to the Pirates, but I got to get it top loaded first. Got to do these upside down. No way you're getting in there the other way. Nice Connor Griffin on the Dinger's die cuts to the Pirates. That is numbered out of 10. There are only 10 copies of each of those. A Super Prismatic Gold 101 and printing plates as well, so it makes a total of 15. We got Ethan Petrie on the silver going out to the unaffiliated out of 185. Pudge Rodriguez, the Rangers on the red. That's out of 35? Yeah, 25. We got a Trent Caraway to the unaffiliated on the silver lava. That's out of 25. A Santiago Suarez on the blue going out to the Rays. Blue lava. That's out of 15. A Nolan Souza on the red lava, a Diamond Wonders. That's going to the unaffiliated out of 12. A Daniel Espino on the red Mojo going out the Guardians. That is out of 6. And sweet one here. I've been waiting to pull this one the whole time this has been. I mean, the whole time. All right. That is the, that's so nasty. That's going out to Brian. Super jealous of this one, Brian. That's a, the Hawk, Rhino, and Mark Grace on the black Mojo going to the Cubbies. That's out of 4. I mean, crazy good. Crazy good right there. I feel like my jealous is showing from that one. Is my jealous showing? Go Cubbies. There's Mariano Rivera on the silver out of 185 to the Yanks. We got a Moises Ballesteros on the silver going out the Cubbies. That's out of 185. Zach DeZenzo on the monumental silver. It's going out to the Astros. That's out of 35. A Jason Churio on the purple prismatic 91 going to the Guardians. That is out of 15. Got a PJ Marlando on the silver monumental going out to the Marlins. That is out of 35. A Caleb Bonnemer going to the White Sox on the black Mojo. Hold on, I gotta open up some top loaders here. That is out of 4. And badass Lunar Rarity, Dylan Cruz, the Nets. Congrats on that one, Nicole. That is numbered out of 10. Again, another one of those that only has 10 copies of each. And let's get our other 6 boxes. That's our halfway point here. It's a very sweet triple aim. All right, Kevin McGonigal of the Tigers on the silver. That's it to 185. Then we got a A-Rod going out to the... Oh, I got to see where I got him going in this one. Pretty sure he goes to the Yanks. I'm almost 99% sure he goes to the Yanks, but I do want to be sure, so I'll look at my listing. As the... Indeed, it's going out the Yanks on the blue. That's out of 35. He does go to the Mariners, I'm pretty sure, in Vivid, though. We got a Logan Evans going out the Mariners on the red 91. That's out of 20. A Liam Peterson going to the unaffiliated on the blue monumental. That is out of 25. We have a Jonah Tong on the red crystal monumental. That's going to the Mets. That is out of 10. I think that's our first crystal. A Jonah Tong black Mojo monumental. Going to the Mets as well. It's out of 4. You're actually be decent on the Braves. I gotta say the Braves are. I mean, what does their checklist look like here? I think they got a decent checklist in this. Yeah. Well, there's a lot of that checklist. I mean, they have. You got 9 people on the checklist here, but a lot of them are in like the short printed insert autos, right? So they're tough to pull. But if you pull one, you'll be very happy. You'll be very happy. All right, there's a Jackson Churio on the monumental silver Mojo out of 10. He's got the Braves. Los Bravos. All right, Liam Peterson on the silver going out the unaffiliated out of 185. Followed by a Paul Molitor going out the Brewers on the blue crystal. That is out of 12. Jonathan Santucci. It's going to the Mets on the silver. It's going to be out of 35. A Jalen Flores on the blue crystal monumental. That's going out the unaffiliated. That is out of 12. A Ethan Anderson to the Orioles. That's a purple monumental. That's out of 15. Tyler Brenner to the unaffiliated on the Black Mojo Diamond Wonder. Diamond Wonders, that's out of 4. And a Connor Griffin on the Blue Crystal Diamond Wonders. That's going out to the Pirates. And that's out of 12. Got a look at a pretty good one there on the back. We have a Chase Burns on the red going out to the Reds. So that's out of 25. Ricky going to the A's. That is a silver out of 185. AJ Garcia on the red lava monumental going to the unaffiliated. That's out of 12. George Lombard Jr. on the purple lava monumental. That's going out to the Yanks. It's out of 9. Hey, David Festa. That David Festa's got some issues. It looks like they scraped it across the floor pretty good. It's got lots of scratches on it. That's going to the Twins. Top 100 die cut. It's out of 35. Kyle Teal going to the Red Sox on the Black Mojo. It's out of 4. And a badass green 91 Paul Skeens to the Pirates. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Matt. That is out of 8. Bookend numbered 8 of 8 as well. Sweet Skeens. George Brett to the Royals on the silver. It's out of 185. Brody Breck to the Rockies on the silver. That is out of 185 as well. Then a Kyle Teal on the silver first round gems to the Red Sox. That's out of 35. Bookend 35 of 35 as well. We got the top 100 die cut red prismatic Brooks Lee to the Twins. That is out of 20. Max Bellew on the red 91. That going to the unaffiliated out of 20. Will Gasparino on the 91 silver mojo to the unaffiliated out of 10. And a Sebastian Walcott to the Rangers on the silver. That one be out of 35. Alrighty, Miggy Cabrera on the silver crystal. That is out of 15 to the Tigers. We got Roger Clemens to the Red Sox on the silver. That's out of 185. Cash Mayfield on the purple lava going out to the Padres. That is out of 9. Chase Petty to the Reds on the Diamond Wonder silver lava. That is out of 25. A Brady House going out the Nats. Oh no, Marty. Silver lava first round gems. That's out of 25. I mean, you're right though. It just hooked me up with a base card, right? I mean, anything. All right, Jason Churio on the 91 silver mojo. That's going out to the Guardians. And is out of 10. Then we get the Travis Bazzana on the purple prismatic Diamond Wonders. That's going to be out of 15. Nando Tatis on the purple lava. That's going out to Padres. That is out of 6. And we got the Nolan Souza on the silver going out to the unaffiliated. That's going to be out of 185. RJ Austin on the red Diamond Wonders going out to the unaffiliated. That's out of 20. And a Victor Scott on the purple prismatic going out to the Cardinals. That's out of 15. Ethan Petrie to the unaffiliated on the purple. That is out of 15. And we got a Juan Nunez on the Gold Mojo. That's going out the Astros. That is a 1 of 1. Can you get an empty plastic case at least? Sure. And our final card. Emilio Rivas. That's going out the Padres on the blue crystal. That is out of 12. All right, guys, that'll do it for the break. So now is the time. If you got a team in this break, go ahead and get those guesses in the chat for the Bears Bowl. It is a number between 1 and 100. I need you to guess and put in the chat. I will then random a number between 1 and 100. You are trying to be the closest under or over to my number. If you are one of those two guesses, you will get a pick from the bowl. If you guess the number right on the money, you're going to get them both because you are a badass. One guess per person is all you're going to get, though. Even if you got multiple teams, you still only get one guess, and you must at least have a team in this break to make that guess. So if all that's true, get those guesses in the chat now, and I will random the number after the recap. Okay. Lots of purples. All right, here we go. Here's all of our prismatic parallels. All of our prismatics. All right, we got all these silvers are going to be out of 35. Cam Cozile, unaffiliated. A Samuel Basayo, Orioles. Zach DeCenzo to the Stros. PJ Orlando to the Marlins. Jonathan Santucci to the Mets. Sebastian Walcott to the Rangers. And a Kyle Teal to the Red Sox. Purples. These purples will be out of 15. We got a Paul Molitor to the Brewers. Christian Scott to the Mets. Seaver King to the Nats. Jason Churio to the Guardians. Ethan Anderson to the Orioles. Travis Bazzano to the Guardians. Ethan Petrie to the unaffiliated. And Victor Scott to the Cardinals. And then our Reds. These Reds will be out of 20. We got R.J. Austin to the unaffiliated, Devin Taylor to the unaffiliated, Max Bellew as well, and Logan Evans to the Mariners. A badass green, Paul Skeens, that is bookend numbered 8 of 8. And our blues are going to be numbered out of 25. We have Caden Dana to the Angels, Liam Peterson to the unaffiliated, and Felon Celestin to the Mariners. Let's get these top 100 die cuts out of the way. Brooks Lee to the Twins. That's out of 20. David Festa to the Twins. That does have all that damage on it as well. That's out of 35. We got a Luke Keyshaw to the Twins again out of 5. A Cooper Pratt to the Brewers. That is out of 20. Blake Mitchell to the Royals. That's out of 35. And a Moises Ballesteros. That's going out to Cubbies. That's out of 6. Mojos. All right. All these are Mojos. One blue, that is a Jung Ho Lee to the Giants. That's out of 7. Our silvers are going to be out of 10. We got a Jackson Churio to the Brewers. Jason Churio to the Guardians. Will Gasparino to the unaffiliated. Our blacks are out of 4. Kyle Teal to the Red Sox. Tyler Bremner unaffiliated. Jonah Tong to the Mets. Caleb Bottomer to the White Sox. Reds are going to be out of 6. We got Daniel Espino to the Guardians and a Chase Burns to the Reds. All right, lava parallels. Our silvers are going to be out of 25. Caleb Durbin to the Yankees. Trent Caraway unaffiliated. Brady House, Nats. Chase Petty, Reds. Then we got our purple lavas. This is the purples are going to be out of 9. Cash Mayfield, Padres. Boston Bateman, Padres. George Lombard Jr., Yanks. Our Reds will be out of 12. There is a Eric Batante, Brewers. AJ Garcia unaffiliated. Nolan Souza as well. And Nolan Souza as well to the unaffiliated. And a blue Santiago Suarez, the Rays, out of 15. Crystals. We have our blue crystals out of 12. Leo DeVries to the Padres, Connor Griffin to the Pirates, and a Jalen Flores to the unaffiliated with a Jonah Tong on the red to the Mets out of 10. Dual auto, or multi-autos, a badass black mojo. That is numbered 3 of 4. Going to the Cubbies, Andre Dawson, Ryan Sandberg, and Mark Grace. Super super jealous of that one. Then a red crystal came Gozeal RJ Austin to the unaffiliated. That's out of 10. We do have the Lunar Rarity SB insert auto of Dylan Cruz. That's out of 10, going out to the Nats. A Dinger's die cut going out to the Pirates. That's Connor Griffin. That is going to be out of 10 as well. 9 of 10 on the, to be exact. And just 2 101s in this case. So let's get the ticker going. That is going to be 296 101s this year so far. Since January 1st, the gold 1,000. We got 2 gold mojos. Both of them are stamped and bagged and tagged. With stamp number 101 on the back, we got a Juan Nunez of the Stros and Charlie Huff going out to the Rangers. Rolling some dice. Let's see how many times we're in. We get that Bears Bowl number. That is going to be 7 times. So without further ado, welcome to the stage. The star of the show is the main event. It is the Bears Bowl. Boom. All right, to random.org we go, where I will random this number. I do have a text in here. I'm just going to throw it in the chat real quick, DAT, just because I need to have it in right away. Well, hold on here. There we go. Now, 7 times on the random. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, 5, 6, 7. 40. 40 is the number. 40. 40. Marty, you're going to take the... you got a Bears Bowl pick, though, Marty. I mean, the Bears Bowl sometimes makes good. All right, so, but you're not closest. Anna, you are going to be the closest on eBay Live with 38. So, Anna, give me a 1 through 21. And Marty, just give me a 1 through 21 if you happen to have the same one as Anna on eBay Live. I'll have you re-guess because Anna was 1 number closer than you. Anna had 38. So, Anna, go ahead and give me a 1 through 21. I will change the break number to 3907. And it goes with 5. And Marty. So we got Vivid in the Prospects edition left. Marty goes with 8. So 5 and 8 coming out of the bowl. Here's the goal. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Going out to Anna, you're going to get a materials bundle, Anna. That's going to consist of 25 top loaders and 100 soft sleeves. 6, 7, and 8. Going out to Marty. 2,000 top tier tokens, Marty. Well, Marty, so essentially, though, with those 2,000 top tier tokens, DAT, you want to add Marty 2,000 top tier tokens. And the 2,000 you're going to get for your skunked and the pack. You're close to getting a team and a free break when I list one in the chat. So, I mean, if there's some penance there, that, I mean, which I'm sure there's not, and I get that, you know, there's not. That's not penance, but get you close. I appreciate you, man. All right, guys, I'll be back in just over 10 minutes, and we will start ripping on some Leaf Vivid. So sit tight.
untouchable. God, crap.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Top Tier Breaks. I'm James Lee, as always, and I'll be doing the ripping. Sure will. We got break number 4, Sleep Vivid full case. What's going on, Vanna? Come on, Vivid. You can do it. You can do it. Alright, here we go. Alright, peeps. We got 3907 2024 Vivid full case. We got Diamondbacks Bradley N, Braves Tim C, Orioles Robert H, Red Sox John S, Cubs Bradley N, White Sox Patrick H, Reds John S, Guardians Kurt D, Rockies Nick T, Tigers Wayne P, Astros Dwayne M, Royals Jim B, Angels Wayne P, Dodgers Tyler G, Marlins Michelle F, Brewers Andrew S, Twins Tim C, Mets as well, the Yankees Gary T, A's Thomas M, the Phillies Benjamin M, Pirates Jonas D, the Padres Michael M, Giants Bradley N, Mariners Andrew S, Cardinals Matt G, Rays Douglas S, the Rangers Tim C, Blue Jays Wayne P, Nats Jonas D, unaffiliated spot going out to Michael B, and the non-baseball to Wayne P. Alright. Will we have a laser hot box? I won't know until the last 2 boxes. That's where they reside. Usually. Better tie yourself down, DAT, so you don't get blown away, man. Alright, here we go. Caleb Bonner. That's going to the White Sox on the silver. That's out of 9. We got a Nick Kurtz. Kind of a color match there on the yellow. That's out of 10. And a Trey Phillips on the yellow Lava Dazzling Performers. That's going out to the unaffiliated. That's out of 10. We got Daniel Espino on the red Prismatic Dazzling Performers going to the Guardians. That is out of 8. And Dean Moss, the unaffiliated on the white Prismatic Technicolor. That's out of 6. Alejandro Rosario going off the Rangers on the Dazzling Performers yellow Prismatic. That's out of 10. And a Leo DeVries to the Padres on the green Lava Dazzling Performers. That is out of 4. Alright, Kobe Mayo on the red Lava. That's going to the Orioles. Nice Kobe out of 8. Jason Cherry on the navy blue Prismatic going out to the Guardians. That's out of 7. We got a Carter Holton going out to the Braves on the red Crystal Technicolor. That's out of 8. Gavin Turley to the unaffiliated on the red Crystal. That is out of 8. A navy blue crystal Caleb Loma Vida going to the Nats. That's out of 7. Malcolm Moore to the Rangers. That is a navy blue Lava. That is out of 7. And a Noah Schultz, Hagen Smith. Nice duel there for the White Sox. It's a black prismatic colorful combos numbered 4 of 5. Reggie Jackson to the Yanks on the navy blue crystal. That is out of 7. bookend 7 of 7. Ethan Conrad going to the unaffiliated on the navy blue lava out of 7. Spencer Jones on the Technicolor silver prismatic going to the Yanks. That is out of 9. A Cash Mayfield on the, is it a white? It's a white prismatic dazzling performers going to the Padres. It's out of 6. And Sweet Cam Smith of the Cubbies on the orange prismatic Technicolor. That is out of 3. A Yanquiel Fernandez of the Rockies on the black prismatic Power Brokers. That's out of 5. And sweet. This is the third one of these I've pulled. I've been pulling these like they're going out of style here. That's the that is a white prismatic colorful combos. Dave Portnoy, Frank the Tank Fleming, and Dan Big Cat Katz going to the non-baseball celebrity spot. That's out of 6. The old YF. Yeah, he didn't give the A sig on that one for sure. Not the old YF signature. Wild Thing. That is a red crystal Wild Thing going out to the Guardians. It's out of 8. The Charlie Sheen. Spencer Jones on the navy blue lava. That's out of 7 to the Yanks. We got a Jordan Beck on the white prismatic dazzling performers. That's going out to the Rockies. That is out of 6. Tyler Bremner on the unaffiliated on the purple lava. Excuse me, that is a white lava out of 5. Misused. We got a Walker Janik going out with the Astros on the red crystal Power Brokers. That is out of 8. I gotta open up some stuff here. I don't think I got enough of that size top loader. Tell me that's a 59. Let's go. I will. We got it. Yeah, I've seen like 3 or 4 different responses to him. He just keeps talking about Volpe. And it's funny. Yeah, Portnoy. Yeah, the president. You don't like him, right? It's funny. There's a yellow crystal Power Brokers on the yellow crystal Carson Bench going out to the Mets. It's out of 10. Got Emmanuel Rodriguez on the red crystal going out to the Twins. It's out of 8. Yeah, they said, if you can't get the inside picks, it's just because you suck. It's because you can't hit, right? This comes from a guy who used to crush in high school, right? And then he made sure to show a replay. I don't know if you watched the one I watched or whatever. Showed a replay of him hitting homer. And there he's like, Volpe can't hit the inside pitch, so they make it back for him. This means you suck. All of a sudden, the Yankees hit 13 home runs. I mean, what do you got? Yeah. Kind of went on a rant there, for sure. It's pretty funny. All right, we got Trey Phelps, the unaffiliated. Jeez. These top loaders, these soft sleeves, man. I'm trying on a new soft sleeve. Actually, my distributor for my had the Fanatics ones. So I'm trying the Fanatics ones. Not a huge fan, to be honest with you. There's a silver lava out of 9. Going out the unaffiliated. Jose Canseco going out the A's. That is yellow lava out of 10. And there is a Yilbert Diaz. Love the auto on Yilbert Diaz. That is a red prismatic out of 8 going to the Diamondbacks. Got a Blake Burke on the yellow crystal going out to the Brewers. That is out of 10. Luke Keeshall on the red prismatic going out the Twins. See, like there, that one just split the edge of it, right? Yeah, that one split the edge again too. These are garbage. I mean, if you get the card in there, they're nice, sure. Why not? But you have to waste every third one because it splits. That's out of 8. Going out to the Twins. We got Alejandro Osuna on the black crystal going out to the Rangers. That's out of 5. And sweet Travis Bazzana on the green lava power brokers. That's going to the Guardians. That is out of 4. Yeah, teammate. Yeah. Well, to be fair, they're being used all over the league now. Torpedo bats. Actually, who is... A couple guys on the Cubbies are using them too. I think... Is Nico using one? Dansby possibly using one too? I think Nico's using one. Alright, on the silver prismatic, Christian Campbell of the Red Sox. He got extended too. They paid him. Red Sox did. Was it yesterday or the day before? Or was, I don't think that was today. Today was Jackson Merrill. But Christian Campbell got extended as well. Or not extended, but got signed. You know, no longer under the rookie contract. There's a navy blue lava Chase Petty to the Guardians. That's out of 7. Excuse me, to the Reds. We got a PJ Morlando on the yellow prismatic power brokers of the Marlins. That's out of 10. And finally got a 101 here. That is going to be a magenta printing plate power brokers. Ooh, who is it? Give up. AJ Garcia. AJ Garcia on the power brokers. Stay safe, DAT, man. There we got Jason Churio on the navy blue prismatic going out to the Guardians. That's out of 7. Jacob Melton on the white lava going out to the Astros. That's out of 6. And sweet. The duel of Charlie Sheen, D.B. Sweeney going to the White Sox. This is from the movie 8 Men Out. That is a navy blue prismatic, numbered out of 7, going to the White Sox. Second time I pulled that one. That one's sweet. AJ Garcia on the yellow crystal. It's going out the unaffiliated out of 10. Yeah, I mean, hey, what have you learned by not buying the White Sox, Michelle, in every one of these? You've learned that you've missed out on 2 of those in a Frank Thomas auto. There's a orange crystal rhino, beautiful card, out of 3 going to the Cubbies. We got a Luke Dickerson going out to the Nats on the yellow prismatic dazzling performers. That is out of 10. A Kellen Lindsey on the yellow crystal going out to the Dodgers. That's out of 10. Jacob Cozart on the black crystal going out to the Guardians. That is out of 5. Ah, the old sniper gotcha. Patrick, nice auto for you there, man. And apparently good sniping. We got a purple lava, navy blue lava dazzling performers Christian Scott to the Mets. It's out of 7. And a Felman Celestin on the green prismatic going to the Mariners. That be out of 4. 3 boxes left. Christian Scott on the navy blue prismatic out of 7 going to the Mets. And we got a 101 here. That is a teal lava. Leo DeVries, 101 going out to the Padres. Bag it. And tag it. Add to the ticker here in a little bit. There's a Henry Lane on the silver prismatic dazzling performers going out the Yanks. That is out of 10. A George Lombard Jr. on the navy blue prismatic going out the Yanks as well. That's out of 7. A Eric Batanti on the red lava Technicolor that's going out the Brewers. Well, yeah, Michelle, careful a little bit on the Heritage because it's not going to be like the Heritage High. Heritage High got short printed. There's not near as much of that made as regular Heritage. So, you know, I would not so much to caution you from buying a case. It's great. I don't know that one's not going to double in price like Heritage High did. I can tell you that for sure. It might go up incrementally, but they usually make probably about 4 times more Heritage than they made Heritage High. There's a Alfredo Sena of the Braves on the silver lava Technicolor that's out of 9. And Rintaro Sasaki, the unaffiliated. That is a purple lava. That's out of 7. But still worth buying some for sure. 100%. But you never know. You never do know anymore. You know what? I mean, baseball products have been crazy good as far as resale goes on them. So, we got a yellow crystal. Paul Skeens gone with Pirates. That is out of 10. We got a Gary Sheffield on the yellow lava going out to the Yankees. That's out of 10. Yeah, Yankees. Then we Rock Chalowski on the magenta printing plate. Uno de Uno going to the unaffiliated. Brendan Summerhill of the unaffiliated on the yellow crystal. Going to the Cardinals. Yellow crystal Technicolor. That is out of 10. A Logan Evans on the red crystal. It's going out the Mariners. That is out of 8. A Drake Baldwin to the Braves on the black crystal Power Brokers. That is out of 5. And badass Robin Yount to the Brewers. That is a Illustrations SP. That is out of 10. Only 10 copies of each of those. A Super Prismatic Gold 101 and the printing plates. I haven't pulled a printing plate of any of those yet, so it's still up in the air on whether there's printing plates in the product of those or not. Yeah, I would look for Heritage to be. I very rarely will they release 2 products on the same day. It makes 0 sense for them to do that. I look for the Heritage to get pushed back. One of the 2 will get put. In my opinion, one of the 2 are going to get pushed back a week on those. Now, is that 100%? No. No laser hot box again. Ooh. We Got Chase Petty on the cyan printing plate, though, going out to the Reds. I gotta open up some new stickers. Didn't Cosmic Football already come out? Hasn't that already been out for a while? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that, no, that was Cosmic Basketball. Never mind. All right. Chase Petty. There we got a Pudge Rodriguez on the black prismatic going out to the Rangers. That is out of 5. Juan Gonzalez on the bright and shiny. Let's go to the Rangers as well. That's out of 10. Nice, nice Gonzo. We got a Gary Gill-Hill on the white crystal going out to the Rays. That is out of 6. Caleb Durbin going out to the Yankees on the navy blue lava Technicolor. That's out of 7. And a strike opposed Michael McGreevy to the Cardinals. That is also going to be numbered out of 10. 6 of 10 to be exact. And our final card for the break is going to be a Franklin Arias. That's going out to the Red Sox on the black crystal. That is numbered out of 5. So now is the time, people. If you got a team in this break, go ahead and get those guesses in the chat for the Bears Bowl. It is a number between 1 and 100. I need you to guess and put in the chat. I will then random a number between 1 and 100. You are trying to be the closest under or over to my number. If you are one of those two guesses, you'll get a pick from the bowl. You guess the number right on the money, you're going to get them both because you are a badass. One guess per person is all you're going to get, though. Even if you got multiple teams, you still only get that one guess, and you must at least have a team in this break to make that guess. So if all that's true, get those guesses in the chat now, and I will random the number after the recap. Here's all of our prismatic parallels. I do get a text in here. All right. Prismatic parallels. Here's our power brokers. PJ Orlando, Marlins out of 10. Yanquiel Fernandez, Rockies out of 5. Technicolors. Dean Moss, unaffiliated out of 6. Spencer Jones, Yankees out of 9. Cam Smith, Cubbies out of 3. Dazzling Performers. Cash Mayfield, Padres out of 6. Alejandro Rosario, Rangers out of 10. Daniel Espino, Guardians out of 8. A Jordan Beck to the Rockies out of 6. Luke Dickerson, Nats out of 10. Henry Lillane, Yankees, that is out of 10. And then our base card parallels, Felon Celeste and the Mariners out of 4. George Lombard, Yanks out of 7. Jason Churio, Guardians out of 7. Luke Keyshaw, Twins out of 8. Gilbert Diaz, Diamondbacks out of 8. All right, crystal parallels. Power brokers. Drake Baldwin, Braves out of 5. Carson Bench, Mets out of 10. Walker Janik, Astros out of 8. Our Technicolors. Carter Holton, Braves out of 8. Brendan Summerhill, unaffiliated out of 10. Base card parallels. Franklin Arias, Red Sox out of 5. Gary Gill-Hill, Rays out of 6. Logan Evans, Mariners out of 8. Jacob Kozart, Guardians out of 5. Kellen Lindsey, Dodgers out of 10. Alejandro Osuna, Rangers out of 5. Blake Burke, Brewers out of 10. Manuel Rodriguez, Twins out of 8. A Caleb Lomavita, Nats out of 7. And Gavin Turley, unaffiliated out of 8. All right, our lava parallels. Power brokers, sweet Travis Bazzana, the Guardians out of 4. Rintaro Sasaki, also very sweet, out of 7, going to the unaffiliated. Then our Technicolors, we got a Caleb Durbin, Yankees out of 7. Alfredo Sena, Braves out of 9. Eric Batante, Brewers, that is out of 8. Dazzling Performers, Christian Scott to the Mets out of 7. Leo DeVries to the Padres out of 4. Trey Phelps to the unaffiliated out of 10. And base cards, Parallels, Jacob Melton to the Astros out of 6, Tyler Bremner unaffiliated out of 6, and Malcolm Moore to the Rangers out of 7. Insert autos, we got Michael McGreevy to the Cardinals, that is out of 10. These are all out of 10 on the back, every one of them out of 10. A bright and shiny Juan Gonzalez to the Rangers, and a Robin Yount to the Brewers. Love the Yount. Multi-autos, we got the Navy Blue Prismatic Colorful Combos, Charlie Sheen, D.B. Sweeney to the White Sox out of 7. The White Prismatic, Dave Portnoy, Frank the Tank Fleming, Dan Big Cat Katz to the Celebrity Non-Baseball, that's out of 6. And a Noah Schultz, Hagen Smith on the Black Prismatic out of 5 going to the White Sox. And our 101s, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to take us to an even 300 on the year. So we have reached a new century. 300 on the way to 1,000. 3 of them are printing plates. We just got 1 non-auto. That's a teal lava Leo DeVries to the Padres. Then all these are magenta printing plates. 1 non-auto Chase Petty to the Reds, and then a Power Brokers AJ Garcia to the unaffiliated, and a Rock Chalowski to the unaffiliated as well. Alright, rolling dice. This will be how many times we're in to get the Bears Bowl number. Maybe what the hell I did with my dice. Oh, right there. That's going to be 9 times. So without further ado, welcome to stage star of the show. The main event is the Bears Bowl. Random dot over we go. 9 times. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 88 is the number. 88. No unders. Or no overs. Take our 2 closest unders. That is going to be Michelle at 62. So Michelle, give me a 1 through 21. And then Thomas with his 55. His text in 55. I'm going to give Thomas number 10 unless Michelle wants number 10. 5 plus 5 is 10. He wants 10. And then I'll change the break number to 3908. This will be our final break of the night in Prospects Edition. Michelle goes to 17, so we got 10 and 17 coming out the bowl. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Going out to Thomas, you're going to get a pack of 2023 Bowman Platinum. And 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Michelle, a pack of 2022 Topps Chrome Platinum. All right, guys. I'll be back in 10 minutes, and we will finish off the night with some Prospects Edition. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Top Tier Breaks. I'm James with you as always, and I will be doing the ribbon. Alright, ladies and gents, we are on our final break of the night. And it is some Prospects edition. So let's read a list and get to go. We got 3908 2024 Prospect Edition quarter case. We got Diamondbacks Thomas MC. I do got two Thomas M's in here. Braves John A. Orioles Finn S. The Red Sox John A. Cubs Michael W. White Sox John A. Reds John A. Guardians Thomas M. The Rockies Graham P. Tigers Chad T. Astros Dwayne M. Royals John A. The Angels Bradley N. Dodgers Mark H. The Marlins Bradley N. The Brewers Graham P. Twins as well. Mets Yankees also. A's Thomas M, Phillies Matthew L, Pirates Thomas M, the Padres Justin R, Giants Andy S, Mariners Caleb A, the Cardinals Don R, Rays Douglas S, Rangers Andrew H, Blue Jays Finn S, Nats Thomas M, and the Rotaro Sasaki spot going on to Eric A. Alright, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Aces red Kumar Rocker going out to the Rangers. It's out of 199. JD Gonzalez going out to the Rays on the base auto. Yandel Ricardo to the Royals on the silver. Tommy White paying funky Cole Messina on the blue to 199. Going out to the Rockies. Aiden May to the Marlins on the base auto. Yohandy Morales to the Nats on the pink Velocity. That is out of 79. Kadeem Diao. I feel like that's how you pronounce it. I'm not 100% sure. Let's go out the Twins. No. On the base auto. And then a Thomas Sagasi on the hollow prospect ticket, ticket stub rather. So that is numbered out of 92. Numbered to their jersey numbers are those ticket stubs. And a Malcolm Moore out of 99 going out the Rangers. It's a purple. Caden Scarborough. It's going out the Rangers on the red hollow. That is out of 199. Got Joe Vitrano on the red hollow going out to the Dodgers. That is out of 199. Cam Smith going to the Cubbies. That is a Mojo. Cam Smith. That's out of 25. Nice Cam right there. Francisco Valario. We got a Rangelo. Nice Skeens here on the red to 299 going out to the Pirates. Caleb Bonnemer to the White Sox on the base auto. All right. We got Nick Kurtz on the ping and Connor Griffin to the Pirates on the red ping. That's out of 199. Jacob Melton to the Stros on the base auto. Vivas to the Yanks on the Silver Hollow. There is a Heriberto Hernandez going off the Rays. That is a blue to 199. Wyatt Sanford on the blue hollow going off the Pirates. That's out of 149. Got a Jesus Baez on the silver hollow going out to the Mets. And Walker Martin on the red to 299 going out the Giants. Got Ivan Luciano to the Diamondbacks on the base auto. There's a Thomas Sagasi on the red hollow going out the Cardinals. That's out of 199. And Kyle Teal on the red power going out to the Red Sox. Nice teal here. Red powers are out of 99. You didn't blow away, DIT? That's good, sir. There's a Christian Opor going out the White Sox. That is out purple out of 99. Travis Sikora on the silver hollow to the Nats. Silver hollow is not numbered. Yanquiel Fernandez on the blue hollow going out the Rockies. Those are out of 149. Zach Deloche on the red hollow going out to the White Sox. That's out of 199. All good for now. Man, that sucks. Yeah, it's that time. The weather's been, yeah. I figure the way the weather's been up here, it's got to be horrible down there. Fluctuating temperature, things like that. There's a Ryan Johnson going out to the Angels on the hollow ticket stub out of 24. There's a Jaron DeBerry. That's going out to the Brewers on the blue to 199. Jackson Wiggins of the Cubbies on the base auto. Got Ivan Melendez on the purple hollow going out to the Diamondbacks. That's out of 99. JD Dix on the base auto going out to the Diamondbacks. That's a good looking Dix. There's Unamala. We got prepping for the pros. And Jonathan Clase going out to the Blue Jays on the red. That's out of 299. Noble Meyer on the base auto going out to the Marlins. Got Thatcher Hurd on the that's the base. Payne and Harangelo Cinchi. I'm way off on that, but I'll get there when we get when Bowman comes out. He's in Bowman. I'll get it going. There's a blue domination on 99 going out to Mariners. Yorbert Vivas to the Yanks on the base auto. Malcolm Moore on the silver hollow of the Rangers. And a Jake Bloss on the red to 299 going out the Blue Jays. You got Thomas Sagasi on the purple hollow going out the Cardinals. That's out of 125. Cam Caminiti on the red hollow going out the Braves. That is out of 199. And Orlando Martinez, the Angels. That is a silver hollow auto. What I said is not right, Andy. So don't always go off of what I say. All right. Kalen Culpepper. And we got a Hagen Smith on the Purple Aces out of 49. The White Sox. Jonathan Clase to the Blue Jays on the Red Power. That also will be out of 99. Kevin Sim to the Diamondbacks on the Purple Hollow. That is out of 99. Nathan Detmer to the A's on the red to 299. Yanquiel Fernandez. So there he gave the A. He likes. I'm not sure what makes him sign. I think in this set though. In this set he spruced up the YF a little bit. That's out of 99. Still horrible. All right, we got a Ryan Lasco. That's going out to the A's on the black Velocity. That's out of 39. Tyson Neighbors going out to the Padres. That is a base prospect ticket. Caden Grice to the Diamondbacks on the Silver Hollow. Connor Griffin and Ryan Sloan on the blue to 199 to the Mariners. Eddie Reinders to the Pirates on the red power. That's out of 99. Kate Denton on the red hollow going out to the Rockies. That's out of 199. Brandon Sprout on the blue wave. That's going out to the Mets. That is out of 75. Arjun Namala on the red to 299 to the Blue Jays. And a sweet Adrian Santana to the Rays. That is a blue Future Legends on-card auto. And is numbered out of 49. Sean, they must have been. I mean, or Finn, they really must have. There is a Cam Caminiti on the purple hollow going out to the Braves. That's out of 99. Yeah, because I don't think I've said Orioles like yet, right? Maybe a couple. I don't think any skunks happen out of this set, but I mean, you never know. There's a Brandon Sprout on the base auto out of go to the Mets. Miles Naylor. There's a Nick Kurtz prepping for the pros. Carson Bench to the Mets out of 199 on the blue. Yohandy Morales on the base auto. Going up the Nats. We got a Jacob Melton on the silver hollow going out the sorry, the Astros. I got Orioles on the brain. All right, there's a Edilberto Hernandez on the teal to 49 going out to the Rays. Jackson Ballmeister. I about said it again, but he got traded to the Rays, so he is the Rays. It does say Rays on there too. I'm saying he used to be Orioles. That's a base auto. You understand that does not help in this situation. Paul Wilson on the base auto. Or base, not auto. And nice Connor Griffin to the Pirates on the gold prepping for the pros. That is bookend number 10 of 10. Awesome. Jonah Tong to the Mets on the base auto. We got Nick McLean to the White Sox on the blue hollow. Those are out of 149. First and Waldrip to the Braves on their red. That's out of $2.99. Thomas White to the Marlins on the base auto. Paul Wilson going out to Tigers on the red hollow. That is out of $1.99. And Joe Vitrano to the Dodgers on our final auto. That's a blue hollow. And we'll finish up the break. That's out of $149. So now's the time, people. If you got a team in this break, I need you to go ahead and get your guesses in the chat for the Bears Bowl. It is a number between 1 and 100. I need you to guess and put in the chat. I will then random a number between 1 and 100. You are trying to be the closest under or over to my number. If you are one of those two guesses, you'll get a pick from the bowl. Guess number and on the money, you're going to get them both because you are a badass. One guess per person is all you're going to get, though. Even if you got multiple teams, you still only get that one guess, and you must at least have a team in this break to make that guess. So if all that is true, get those guesses in the chat now, and I will random the number after the recap. DAT, you want to put in 55 for Thomas M for me? 55 for Thomas M. We got two hollow ticket stubs. A Ryan Johnson to the Angels, that's out of 24. And Thomas Sagasi to the Cardinals, that is out of 92. Then we did get a hollow gold prepping for the pros, Connor Griffin to the Pirates. That is bookend number 10 of 10. Base autos. Thomas White Marlins, Jonah Tong Mets, Jackson Baumeister Rays, Yohani Morales Nats, Brandon Sproat to the Mets, the Tyson Neighbors to the Padres, Jorbit Vivas to the Yanks, Noble Meyer Marlins, JD Dix, the Diamondbacks, Jackson Wiggins to the Cubbies, Ivan Luciano to the Diamondbacks, Jacob Melton to the Stros, Caleb Bonham to the White Sox, Kadeem Diao to the Twins, Aiden May to the Marlins, and a JD Gonzalez going out the Rays. Red Hollows. These are out of $199. Got a Zach Deloche to the White Sox and a Caden Scarborough to the Rangers. Silver Hollows, not numbered. Orlando Martinez to the Angels and a Travis Sykora to the Nats. Blue Hollows, these are out of $149. We got Joe Vitrano to the Dodgers and a Wyatt Sanford to the Pirates. And then our Purple Hollow, it's out of $125. It's a Thomas Sagasi out to the Cardinals. We got a Blue Wave, Brandon Sproat out to the Mets. That is out of 75. That is bookend number 1 of 75 as well. Red Powers, these are out of 99. We got Eddie Reinders to the Pirates, Yanquiel Fernandez to the Rockies, Jonathan Clase to the Blue Jays, and a Kyle Teal to the Red Sox. A Mojo Cam Smith going out to the Cubbies. That is out of 25. And then the on-card insert auto, that is the Blue Future Legends, Adrian Santana, going to the Rays. That is numbered 29 of 49. One last time of the night, roll some dice. That is going to be 6 times. So without further ado, welcome to the stage. The start of the show is the main event. It is the Bears Bowl. Kaboom. One last time to random.org. Where I will random this number. Going to do that 6 times. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, 5, and 6. 15. 1-5 is our number. 15 is the number. All right, no unders. We'll take our 2 closest overs. That is going to be Sean with your 53 and Thomas with his text in 55. So Sean, give me a 1 through 21 first, and then DAT. If Sean doesn't take it, Thomas will take number 10. And that, my friends, will be it for the night. Sean goes 11, and Thomas will take 10. So here we go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 going out to Thomas. You're going to get a pack of 2023 Topps Series 1. And 11, going out to Sean, you're going to get a pack of 2023 Bowman Platinum. That's from the Monster Box. 2 autos guaranteed in there. Hopefully, Sean, you get a nasty auto out of there, man. I really do hope so for you. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a wrap for the night. So, back tomorrow. Some more ripping going on tomorrow. Same time, same channel. All right. And until then, remember, they keep making it. I'm damn sure going to keep breaking it. And until I see you guys again, you guys be good. Stay safe. Catch you guys later.